Thank you, Dan. Thanks for organizing this. Yeah, this meeting actually has been requested by a lot of customers and partners. It's a topic where I well, my name is Herbert Hillhorst. I'm a technical advisor for DX. I've been working for IBM and Lotus times. I've been working with DX for many years. And I'm very pleased to actually share some of the skills and experience that I have. And one of the experiences we had with a lot of our customers and partners is actually that they do not know where to find the current materials. They do not know actually how much we have invested into our software, but also into self-service learning enablements around DX and also MX. So we are organizing this webinar actually to just to give it to you. It's all available. It's all for free. And we're just going to guide you to find the right resources and to use it in the right way. Yeah, we'll also have Magna and Seth later introducing themselves. Just before we start showing you the self-services thing, just a reminder, DX, of course, is the fastest way for practitioners and all the people in your organization to deliver trusted digital experiences where we not only focus on content like many solutions on the market, but also the nice integration of applications and business processes. And we have tons of customers. And it's one of the single solutions that you can really use not just to manage your public websites, but also your intranets, your supplier portals, your any kind of portals that are needed. And we have customers that manage, for example, thousands and thousands of different websites. And then Voltamix is the industry-leading multi-experience low-code platform, right? Allowing you to build all kind of applications in a very easy way as a professional or a citizen developer, and really build engaging experiences for all the different digital touch points, which also includes, for example, native mobile applications, smartphones, and things like that. And we act in the same services. And actually, we use those all together in our total experience, where we have the combination of DX, MX, and also no-code, citizen development, and HCL Leap, where we focus on a couple of issues that we want to integrate. So integration, security, a build of common components to build new interfaces, new experiences, much easier, much quicker, reusability, and the governance. So there's a lot of security aspects around it. There's a lot of workflows around it to make sure that everything is managed in a proper way. And this is all nicely working together. Also supported with extra AI, CDP, analytics, and more. And we also now, yesterday, we announced Mosaic, which is again all these capabilities together, but hosted for ourselves. So you can actually get your own instance of this total experience, which includes DX and MX. Get it all hosted and start building all the different experiences that you need to satisfy your employees, your customers, your citizens, and others. Okay, with this introduction, I just want to show you the agenda. We're going to talk about a whole set of topics. I'm going to start with Acer Software U, which is managed by Magna. Then we're going to register installing MX on the cloud, which is covered by Seth. And then I'm going to walk you through a whole set of resources that are available around the two different products, the homepage, the help center, the marketplace, and a couple of communities where you actually can get access, where you can share your experiences and more. But before we start with this, I wanted to do a poll. So normally you should have the URL in the chat on this one. I'm not going to ask you all to fill out this poll to learn a little bit from you if you are aware of any of these resources, how often you are using it, and we're going to use this as a basis to see that hopefully at the end of this you're going to use some or more of this. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time to work on the URL. Is the URL shared? Okay, I see that
Yes.
Dan is sharing it now. Thank you. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes just to fill out the poll. And then I'm going to show you the results of the poll before we kick off going into details of any of these topics.
I think I typed it in wrong. Show that to me again, Herbert.
Okay. If anyone can just show us if the URL works for them.
I shared the updated one.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Okay, so you probably need a little bit more time now to fill it out. So just give it a couple more minutes to complete it. Yeah, let's see actually if we are getting some results already. We got some responses coming in. Very good. Okay, 22 responses. So a lot of you seem to know HCL Software U, which is good. Help Center a little bit less. Marketplace, much fewer. Digital Solutions community, not really known. DX user group, all the resources. Well, let's wait a little bit more time. Okay, I think it's a good start. So most of you seem to know HCL Software U. Few people know the Help Center and documentation and support. Marketplace is only 2/3 of you. The digital solution community even less, and other resources even less. Okay, so I think it's a good start. So hopefully at the end of this, you all will be actually interested in starting using all the other resources as well. Okay. So with that, I'm going to hand over to Magda, who is going to walk you through HCL Software U.
Thanks, Herbert. Hope my screen is visible.
It is.
Okay, good day everyone. I'm Meghna Pradhan. I'm the program manager for Experience Portfolio of Products at the HCL Software Lead, which is the Learning and Enablement Division of HCL Software. I also head the HCL Software Technical Certification Program for all products. So today I will walk you through all the various technical education resources that are available for DX, Total Experience, MX, as well as Mosaic on HCL Software U. So just to clarify that this is only the order of the agenda and that we will be following, but there is no dependency on any of these items on each other. Now, as most of you are aware that HCL Software U or HSU, as we call it, is the centralized learning management system for all HCL software technical education. You can use this barcode right here itself to scan and access the website homepage. The rest of the URLs that you see here are all different pages of the same portal. Now, self-paced technical courses, upcoming technical webinar events, webinar replays, courses and course completion certificates are all available for free on HSU for partners, customers, as well as HCL employees. So from the homepage, you can simply select the product that you wish to learn about and start learning right away. So here, this is the site and this is the home page. Here you can see the complete list of HCL software products for which learning is available. Click on the product that you want to learn and start learning. Recently, there has been a much improved powerful search feature introduced on HCL Software U. So you can search for a product, a specific topic, or a lesson, or a course title, and you should be able to view all the relevant resources. So suppose you want to learn about the new blueprint feature of DX. So you can just search for that and you see the latest lesson that has been introduced for DX blueprint, and you can start learning right away. From any page on the site, you can select the top navigation menu to reach any product. For example, you can select TX or Mosaic to land on the TX homepage. And here you will also find the persona-based learning journey for total experience and all the products that constitute TX, that is DX, Voltamix, and Leap. Now from any page on the site, here you can also reach the, sorry, am I not, yeah. Once you reach the DX page, here this is the product DX product page where you will find the links to the DX Technical Education Navigator here, which I will be showing to you next. And you will also find the direct links to all the learning journeys that of digital experience and the educational resources. We have a DX professional certification exam available on Pearson that can be attempted after completing the relevant learning journeys on HSU. So on completing this exam, you will receive a Credly digital badge that you will be able to share on all major social platforms as well. This is the DX page, and from here we go to the Technical Education Navigator. Now, this is a very simple and a very easy way for newcomers to get started, where you see you can access the complete list of DX courses from here. You see the latest announcements and register for the upcoming events. Here is a high-level process of how you can get started while building a new site. This is the section which is in sync with the latest product documentation or the help center. So there is an option here to expand all. So from here you can directly access the say product overview of in the help center, and then if you are just learning about the product, you can access the introduction course. Otherwise, if you want to learn how to install DX, you can go from here to installation section. There is also a section for DX Compose. So yeah, managing, installing, and here you see the complete persona-based learning journey, proficiency-wise and also persona-wise available here. From here, you can also take the DX professional certification path. So these lessons are something if you complete, you will be able to have some basic knowledge to appear for the exam. If you're interested in learning on integration of DX with other products, so this is your section to learn DX with VoltMX, Discover, Commerce, Leap. Okay, so this is a one-stop shop for you to start building your programs. So this is the central hub, and as I showed you, these are the different resources and tools, and a central page for you to access all digital experience related resources. Now, once you complete a course or a set of courses that we call a learning journey, as you can see here, you will automatically earn certain badges on HCL Software U and some course completion certificates. Let me show those to you here. So there are 4 course completion certificates available for digital experience specifically, which you can get. And again, from here, you can, from HCL Software U, you can again share them on different social platforms as well. Now here we've got some technical training that is, and then the similar way that we have for DX, we have the learning journeys for VoltMX, and you've got multiple Pearson certifications available for VoltMX, which are led by Seth and Venkataraju on our team. Now, to learn more about Pearson certification process, you can access this FAQ section under the certifications tab. And here is our support email in case you land into any issues. We also offer a variety of instructor-led trainings based on the training needs of customers and partners. And the training catalogs are available with the HCL sales team, so you can ask your CSM or BPM respectively. And they can also be found on HCL Software U, which I will show you later. For HCL DX, I conduct these instructor-led trainings myself. Similarly, we have a variety of instructor-led training options available for VoltMX that are conducted by Seth Weisman and Venkataraju. For HCL Software Business Partners, we offer free foundation-level instructor-led training and certification programs for both DX and MX. So there is also a self-paced learning option available for partners for digital experience specifically. So feel free to reach out to your BPMs for that specific need. And I will also show you how to register for such trainings. So these foundation exams or training and certification exams are available here and under the events section here. So if you go to HCL Software Certification Programs, here you get the Pearson ones. And then here, if you go to the events, suppose I go to the, so the upcoming VoltMX Foundation Training Certification Exam and DX Certification Program, here you can register, and this is specifically only for partners that we offer for free. And here you also see the different upcoming webinars. We see the one that we have today. So once the webinars are completed, you can select the webinars, the product from this product category, and then you will see the webinar replays that will be available here under this resource library. Here you can also find the catalogs that are available for the different training and certification programs for DX and MX. Now, as a customer, you can directly sign yourself up and then log in to access all the resources on HCL Software U. But as a business partner, you must first sign up on HCL Software Partner Connect portal individually and then get your partner ID verified before you are able to log in. You can refer to the FAQs page for more details on signing up. And if you face any further challenges that are not covered under FAQ, then you can contact us by raising a ticket here. You can also contact us if you have any suggestions or want to provide any feedback or any new requests that you want us to cater to. Now, here are some of the common errors that you might get while trying to access a course or a lesson, maybe directly using the link. So mainly you need to ensure that you are logged in and as a correct type of user while trying to access a resource. So here mainly if you've not signed up or if you've not logged in, then only you will get these errors. With this, we have completed all these topics. Feel free to post any questions in the chat. I will respond there. Now, next, I will give it to Seth. Over to you now.
Thanks. I just want to walk everybody through how to get started with VoltMX training. I'm Seth Weisman, and along with Venkata, we write and deliver the technical training for VoltMX. So first off, Meghna's walked through HCL Software U. You'll need to register for Software U because HCL Software U because you need to have access to our training materials. Then you need to register for a VoltMX Foundry trial instance. Now, this is a Foundry trial that you can use for the life of your development process. It does have limited functionality. It covers everything we use in training. If you're ready to start using all the features in VoltMX, you will need to either install have access to a cloud through our, your company and HCL, or install a on-prem version, which Herbert will explain how that could be done through the marketplace. After registering for the Volt Foundry, you'll install Iris on your laptop and install Volt MX on your mobile device. So let's take a quick look. First off, our homepage walks you through how to sign up, where the installation information is, new products, documentation, so on and so forth. Now, the journey begins with registering for a cloud. So you'll go to this registration link and then you'll fill out a registration form where you'll enter your name, company information, and your work address. If you use Google or Gmail or Hotmail, you may not, the registrations may not go through. We typically do want you to have a corporate email address. Once you've registered, you will get a notification sent to your email where you then have to activate your account. So we'll check our email and activate our account. Pretty straightforward. Activating our account will bring us to the activation page where we'll enter in essentially a password. I know I cut off the screen a little, but you'll see the create password and confirm password. And then once you've activated your account, Iris will start downloading right away. Now, I will show you in a moment if you are trying to install Iris on a different machine than you're registering for your trial cloud. Very simple to do. So you'll notice that there's a login to Volt Foundry link on there. And we're going to log in with the same credentials that we just used to register. So once we've registered and logged in, we can validate that our cloud has been provisioned. So we'll see the sample apps that get installed. And then on the left-hand side, we'll see a couple of icons. And if we click on the cloud icon, it'll bring us to our environments page. Here we can see that our cloud is still provisioning. Our app services and engagement services cloud are still provisioning. As soon as those are done, and it takes a minute or two, maybe three, you'll see that those links will be enabled and the provisioning will be complete. Now, if you want to install Iris on a different machine, right above, you'll see that Iris Cloud, and you could download the appropriate Iris for Windows or for Mac. Now, once you've downloaded and installed, it's just a straightforward installation guide. We're going to kind of go through. Next, scroll down, agree to whatever in our license. Now here, all right, we're going to continue. Here's where you could determine if you want to put Iris in a particular folder. By default, on Windows, it tries, on Mac, it tries to put in applications. So you can put give it a specific path. Our next screen will show our workplace folder. Now, the workplace is where Iris puts all its projects, and this is easy to change. If you're a partner with multiple customers, you're going to want to have a different workplace for each customer. It'll keep everything separate. Now, once we're done installing, you'll get this page, which will give you a QR code to download the Volt MX Preview app onto your phone. And so if you click on the, scan the code, it will bring you to the specific app in your, through the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. And we'll also launch VoltMX Iris at that point, and you'll see this initial screen, which will typically show that your installation has been complete. Now, we don't need to log into the cloud right away, but this is expecting us to use the same credentials that we registered with. All right, once we cancel the screen, we'll be in our, what we refer to as our storyboard view. It's our starting point. And if you're taking our training class, this is where we're going to be starting off. Now, our training is very hands-on. All right, you will be creating a mobile app which will read and write data, and a responsive web app that will read that data as well. So here's the learning journeys. I know Megna pointed these out, but here's the Volt MX learning journeys. We've separated our curriculum mostly into a designer, low code, integrator, and pro code path. All right, so we're back to where we started from. Here's our homepage for VoltaMX, and Herbert, I think this is where you take over.
Yeah, thanks, Seth. Okay, let me share my screen again. Let me know if you see it.
Yes, we do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through first of all, the product homepage. I mean, this is really the central place where you find all kind of resources. Here's a list of resources that are available, and let me just quickly walk you through it. Right, it's the easiest way. So if I go here to the homepage of Digital Experience, and if someone can share the link of this website, you can see that it talks about a whole set of topics that are discussed. If you scroll down, the features, benefits, results from customers, how customers share the results, customer stories, um, what experts are saying, where we're all seen like leaders in the market, what customers are saying, and a whole set of resources. And if you go further, you will see there are like capabilities here to learn more about how some of the capabilities work in the solutions. You see the customer stories where you see the whole set of stories of customers that are public customers and available for us. And it takes a little while actually to download them. Here you see tons of them. If I go back to the page, then there's also details about the pricing. If you're an existing customer, here actually you're guided in understanding why you want to upgrade to a current version, and how to get details on support on that, and maybe reasons why you want to do it. A lot of things, and also there are a lot of resources. Right, there is general resources, developer resources, blogs, the newsletter that allows you to sign up to get information about our solutions for DX, for MX, for other solutions that are available. So resources general for developers, to get access to professional services as well. And part of the total experience, you get exactly the same thing for MX, right? So if I go here to MX, you will see again, we have a lot of information available for MX, benefits, awards, recognition, case studies, what customers are saying, and the same thing for Mosaic and other solutions. Okay, so that is about the product homepage. And actually, one of the things I forgot to talk about is if you have any questions, just raise it here. It's now in maintenance, but normally here you can ask any question about any of the software, and it gives you a nice summary of things and links to find out more about it. So for example, what are the customers that are benefiting from intranets for using DX, or using a lot of different sites on DX? You can raise those questions and find those back. Then the next one is the Help Center. The Help Center is really different from what was available in the past. You will see that some of the Help Centers are available in many different languages. I got the links here from the DX one, MX one, and DX Compose. And let me guide you through a couple of things that are available in those websites. Right. So if I go here, here you see the help documentation with the top level navigation to allow you to get easy started. So if I go here, for example, to get started, you see there's a nice description of the product with all the capabilities that are available, architecture, brief you, planning your deployments and things like that. In what's new, gives you quick overview of all the different CFs that have been delivered. There have been more than 40 CFs since HCL took it over from IBM. Details about deployment. If you go to Guide Me, you see there are guides on how to manage security, performance, and tons of how-to articles, right? Benefit from that. It's all available for you there. Then you can use search. By the way, everything is available in different languages, right? So if I want to look for anything in French, just select the language you want, and you can search in French. You can see the results in French. Do everything in French. right? But for the purpose of everyone, just go back to English again, and these are all the other languages available. Okay, of course you can search for anything easily with the search bar, right? It gives you access to individual pages. But what I really like is the chatbot here, right? Again, just select it, get started, and then how do I stage from traditional deployment to container? And what you will see is actually it will give you a nice summary of a result, plus a set of links to the right places in the documentation in here, or all the maybe other places to guide you through this. And of course you can make the results look a little bit bigger. This takes a little while actually to get the answers nicely produced for you. Again, those questions you can ask them in any of the languages you want, right? So here we get a nice summary of it. You can read through it, and then you see all the different resources available for you to get started with it. Let's go back here. One thing I also wanted to show you is if I go to any of these articles, any of these levels, you will see there's HCL Software U Learning. And that actually points to exactly the same place, the same kind of materials that Magda was showing you in the help documentation, right? So you see, for example, on deployment, well, how to get started with deployment. So links to the lessons, to labs, lab resources that are available. And that's in every different place, right? So if I want to build sites, you will see it in here. If I go to themes and skins, there are more dedicated to themes and skins, right? So this is a nice way just to get started on every topic and learn the modern way of doing it. Because I've seen a lot of customers that still use the old traditional ways that they have been doing for the last 10, 15 years with DX, while we have invested so much for the business users, for the practitioners, for the developers and administrators. Have a look at what is available today and make your life much more easy to get more out of it. Okay, last thing I wanted to show you is if there's something actually that you think is missing or wrong, on this one, you actually can get to the GitHub instance of this experience and actually sign up and log in and make suggestions on changes, right? Or report any kind of issues. Feel free to use that. Okay, then the next topic is the marketplace. So this is actually a place where you can trial for free any of our software, right? And of course, MX Go is available there, DX is available. Actually, if you look at one of the dedicated solutions that we have is the DX solution modules. It includes DX and Leap, but I'll talk about that in a sec. So let's have a look at the different products that we have available and also dedicated marketplaces for products, how to get access and how to get support. So let's go to the next one. By the way, yeah, this is the help documentation of MX, of course. Same thing, get started, what's new, and lots of tutorials. Okay, then the next one. So marketplace, if I go here you see we have all kind of business solutions, which actually are products with capabilities, with solutions available for you to try out. Right, so you'll see there is something specific for DX solution modules, and I'm gonna talk about that in a sec. But here, this is also where I can, if I look for example, MX, you will find that there is VoltMX and MX Go. This one you can just launch, and it gives you access to a Foundry instance that you can use together with DX to build some integrated solutions and to try this out. You can look for solution types. You can use for types of information you're looking for, and it also contains partner offerings. So if I go, for example, to DX, you will see that there are a couple of partner offerings available here for them as well. Okay. If I go into resources, I can go to dedicated marketplaces. So there is the dedicated MX marketplace, but there's also one for Leap, Domino, and DX. So if I go to DX, this gives you access to not only the product to try it out, but also a lot of resources that you can just learn more from, or just download, right? It can give you either access to it or more. So here you find not only the products and business solutions, but also extensions that allows you to get easy started with some of the capabilities to get a local copy, for example, a local copy of an Angular or React application or all the kind of resources that may be available for you. Go back here. So if you want to actually create your own instance, you need to request access. It typically takes 1 or 2 days, and then go to one of those entries that you like, and then just get your own instance. For example, well, let me show you the next one. So one of the ones that we really recommend you to try out is the exclusion modules, because it has all the different products integrated together, but also it has tons of ready-to-use examples, templates to allow you to try out things, and it's tightly integrated with all the resources that are available in HCL Software U. Yeah, so all the labs run on this live environment that you can get your own instance to it. And actually, what I should do is quickly go through it. You have to click on launch, right? Then probably the next thing you would do is extend it. So you can extend your instance for 30 days right away, and later on extend it again for another 30 days. So here I'm going to launch it, and then it gives you access to a home page. It gives you access to the console, because it's deployed on a GCP environment for you, where you see all the different resources running for it. And in our de-exclusion modules, there is a lot of integrations available with Leap, with MX, with other software, and lots of demos and examples to try out. So let's have a quick look at what you get if you run this. So de-exclusion modules, that's the one you need to launch, right? So you see some more details. There are some help documentations around it available. You'll see what is integrated with. This one is already launched. Otherwise, you would see a launch button, and you see this extend option for 30 days, right? Now it's launched. I can just open it. And you see the homepage with a whole set of ready-to-use websites. For example, the Next Haven, which is the latest one, which is available. You can try them out. And then you also get some information about details on how to log in, and then try out all the other experiences for DX together. So if I, for example, log in here with one of the users that are provided, you will see that we have a lot of other websites available. There's the new dashboard available. And if I want to add, for example, new components, you will see that all these out-of-the-box components are available. There are site templates, there are page templates, all kind of resources allowing you to get things done, but also explanations in the HCL Software U to help you to understand how this was built and how you can actually build your own ones. Okay, let's go to the next one. That is the Digital Solutions community, which is, let me get rid of this. There we go. I saw that much fewer people actually are aware of this. So this is the Digital Solutions community, where there are communities for all the digital solutions software. So for DX, for Leap, the Total Experience, MX. But actually this is because I want to show mine. But if you look at it, you will see that there are even other solutions available as well, right? So each one has its own entries. For example, if I look at DX, you will see that there are tips, forum, blogs, events, all nicely available. So if I go, for example, for the events, you will see that today there was an event planned, right? The one you're all participating now. But you can also have a look at the future ones that are going to be paired in the next couple of months. And all this that were available. What else? If I go here to DX, there are also tips, all kind of entries. Everyone can contribute to that, right? So to contribute to it, just go to the site tips where you see how to create your account. So these are the different ways to create your account. And maybe actually this is the link I should share with you because so create digital solutions community account. And maybe you already have one of these accounts, right? You can use a GitHub account, one from the Discord, or that is used for the Access user group or OpenNTF, or you can actually use your local account. Okay, but you can also read it. So if you go to the community, you can actually read from it and directly benefit from all the resources that are available. So DX, MX, total experience, a lot of information is available there. This is also where you actually can look for jobs, look for opportunities for jobs as well. It gives you access to the ideas portal we have that allows you to vote and suggest new updates of and new features in our product. It also gives you access to the documentation, the corporate blogs, so the marketing blogs that you saw earlier as well, support YouTube channels and more and more and more. Okay, and let me see. And of course, you can manage, you can create your own profile here. So if I go here, I can have my profile, my preferences. Right, so you see, for example, how many people were using it. Here I can go to preferences, talk a little bit about myself, and there is also an option to chat with other people, right? Use all these capabilities. It's all for free. We really want you to work together, to team up together, share your experiences, get the most out of your investments, and also for new customers to get the hands-on easily with our software. And the last one I wanted to show you is the DXS user group. So that is actually something which is managed by our customers and partners. It's running on Discord. You need to sign up for that. You need to accept the rules. So you need to click on this one, right? Before you get access to all those different channels, right? And in these channels, there are a lot of chats ongoing on new capabilities, on features, on issues, and more and more. Okay, so here's one on integration as well. It's all available. Use it, share it, team up. That's what we wanted to share with you. I hope you have discovered some new capabilities, new resources that allows you to skill up yourself more easily on MX, on DX, or Total Experience, or Mosaic, or DX Compose, or any of the offerings that we have available. Maybe you have seen that we have the same things available also for other HCL software, like Commerce, like Unica, and more. Are there any questions in the chat?
I don't see any questions, Herbert.
Yeah, there were a couple questions that were answered in the chat.
Okay.
One was one was about if I create a MX app, how do I integrate that in DX? And there's a link in there to describe the answer there. And also there's a question on database support and containers, I believe.
Yeah. Thanks, Di, for taking care of that.
Yep. So we make sure we have the experts hanging around, and I appreciate them answering those questions for us.
Yeah, I only teach. You know what they say, right?
That's right. That's funny. Okay. Any questions? If you want to join by asking a question by raising your hand and asking via voice, please do that at this point.
Yeah, just wanted to check that we did share the right resources. So there is a dedicated course actually on how to integrate MX with DX. Yeah, so did we share this URL? Oh, why is it trying to open this? Okay, so this is the dedicated course. MX and DX together course.
I'm not
Any other
seeing.
questions?
I'm not seeing any questions or people raising their hand.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy this, and you're gonna be able to benefit from all these resources, and let us know if you need more, how we can further help you to make you very happy customers of DX, MX, Total Experience, and HCL software.
And we will post all the links as part of the posting to YouTube. So look for that here in the next day.
And Herbert, make sure everyone has fun, correct?
Almost forgot to say it. Yeah. If you do any of the courses that I shared on HCL Software U, you probably noticed that I want to make sure you all have fun. So have fun.